In Jacksonville and our surrounding areas, we're quite fortunate in fact that there are a lot of art and local farmers markets. But if you're out and about and you're trying to find produce that's not sitting there on some store shelf, there's always the Jacksonville Farmers Market, and it's right off of Beaver Street, a sprawling 5-acre compound here, 5 acres and growing, by the way. We'll talk more about that, where you can pick up some fresh produce. Now, you're not getting it directly from the farmer, but you're getting it from folks. In some cases you are, but in most cases you're getting it from people that have known the farmers for a long period of time. And if you're looking for some produce, be it peaches or even some of the other things that we'll explore here, just asking the people can get you a wealth of information. In addition to the folks that are here working, making collard greens, cleaning the collard greens, which is some of the toughest part, as well as you see this guy here with the cabbage, he's making a stir-fry mix. There's all kind of little accoutrement to go along with that, like how about some garlic, sweet pickled garlic, or if you need a side dish, you've seen the little yellow bags of rice. Well, how about, I don't know, what is this thing, about a gallon, 3.5 pounds of yellow rice. This is the kind of stuff that with just a little exploring and walking around that you can find here at the farmer's market. At Gene's Famous Peanuts, you know what you're going to find, and that's peanuts, whether they're the green peanuts, the kind that you can boil at home, or Gene's taking some of the hard work out of it. What you're looking at there is the ingredients that go into making the Cajun peanuts, and over here is the finished product. And by the way, it's my $4 bag of Cajun peanuts. All I need now is a football game. From the stuff you'll find in the fields and the football games, the boiled peanuts, you can also find some stuff that's a bit more tropical, like some papayas that are grown fresh in Mexico, or how about some star fruit? Roger was telling me that these come from South Florida around the Homestead area, and he's also got jackfruit. But Roger, how about that cold drink that you promised?
I got it ready for you.
What do we got here?
I got it ready for you. This is a cold coconut. They're out of Homestead, Florida. Very sweet. They're high in potassium, which is great for your heart. And they're all around heart healthy. If you know anybody with high blood pressure, they're great. That's great for high blood pressure.
That's incredible.
And
this would be refreshing after a run.
Yes, and guess what? A lot of football coaches are giving that to their players now instead of Gatorade because it has natural occurring electrolytes.
This is fantastic. A cold drink also you can pick up while you're at the farmer's market. Come see Roger. I would say the first reason that I started coming to the farmer's market were these right here, tomatoes. Trying to find ones that are really, truly vine ripe, maybe a little bit difficult at times at the grocery store. You end up buying them and setting aside. And the other reason is maybe it's a little bit of the South that's still, you know, deep inside my veins, but every once in a while I get a craving for these here, the green tomatoes. Good fried green tomatoes. Tough to find those also at the grocery store, but they're loaded with them here at the farmer's market. And then here, look at the size of these. These things are like colossal plum tomatoes. You can get them here for what? It says $2 for the small bags or small batches of these tomatoes. Try to match that price at some of the local grocery stores. Speaking of tomatoes, these are often mistaken for tomatoes. Tomatillos make an amazing salsa. This is what they look like when they come in. They've got a little paper husk around them. You get rid of the paper and then that tangy goodness is on the inside. Again, you go from booth to booth and you could go from anything that's tropical with all of the mangoes to the peaches, back to the south here, avocados that are coming from South Florida, and then getting into some of the vegetables. The best part about this, even though we may be reaching across the borders into areas of Georgia and the Carolinas and as far south as Homestead, regionally, the stuff that's still coming in here, we can call it local. Just look at the colors there. I mean, that's the way a plate should look, not just a salad. Potatoes, carrots, you got ginger and peppers of all varieties. Citrus, from the cold coconut to the hot spicy peanuts, everything can be found here at the Jacksonville Farmers Market. 5 sprawling acres of savings for you. That's the most important part. So here's what I want you to do. Come out here, bring your culinary Nunnsense, find some of the products. If you don't know what it is, ask the people that have the vendor's booth. They'll open it up and they'll let you taste it. And maybe you'll find something that you want to take home and turn into a dish. And I have a feeling that if you come out here to the farmer's market, you save a couple of money and you see what they have to offer, you too will be saying when it comes to farmer's markets in Jacksonville, this one, there is none better.